Alright, yo, boys. Today we're gonna be going over the best build that you should make in 2K19 for if you want to be an ISO player. So basically, you're gonna want to go with a shooting guard in this game because if you want any shooting badges, this is basically the best one you're gonna want to go with because the point guards is basically the same thing, but you get more playmaking badges that are useless, like flashy passer and other shit like that. Whereas if you want to be an ISO player, you want to actually shoot off dribble, or say if you're in the corner and somebody needs to kick the ball out to you, you're actually going to be useful in comparison. So as you can see with this one, you get tireless scorer, you get ankle breaker, difficult shots, mid-range jet. You basically get everything that's useful. If you're worried about ankle breaker Hall of Fame, if you'd rather have that, you should make a pure playmaker. But the reason I'm not making one is because, well, in the previous games, like in 17 and 18, ankle breaker Hall of Fame has always been worse than gold. Like, we know this. So you should basically just be worried about it being gold at least. If Hall of Fame is better, I guess you be patient and wait and see. And if it is better, then you should just see how much better it is in comparison. But even if it is, I think the shooting badges is enough to make up for you not getting as much ankle breakers. But yeah, that mid-range Jedi, that's just gonna kill in this game. Difficult shots to the score, as you know from 18, that it's very important. And I think they said that Tyler's score comes up a whole lot more than it did in the last game. Or was it difficult? It was either Tyler's score or difficult shots. I don't remember which one, but they basically said it is way more important than it was in the last game. It's going to pop up more, so it's definitely something you're going to need. Deep range Jedi silver, that's another thing you're not going to have if you're a point guard, so that's definitely going to be a necessity in this game. Catch and shoot silver as well. Another thing you're going to need, corner specialist. When you have all three of those combined, you're just going to be unstoppable from the three-pointer, especially when you see how much of a three you have. You can max it out at a 15. I don't know what that translates over to, but if you basically when you change your height in your arms, you're gonna have a nice three-pointer for a shooting guard. Going back over the badges, lobster finisher, yeah, we don't care about that. Acrobat, that could be nice. Relentless finisher, that's definitely going to be a really useful. Drop stepper, you're not going to need. Flash passer silver, that's another thing where if you're a point guard, I think it goes up to gold or Hall of Fame even, I don't remember. But flash passer, that's not really a useful badge. Pick and roll maestro, I know you're definitely going to need that shit. That's why I was saying if you want to make a pure playmaker, you can go ahead, but 3-point shooting as a pure playmaker isn't a good enough trade-off for you to just make a for it to be Hall of Fame. So if you have it silver at least, you should be straight in this game. Dimer, based off of how you play, you might need dimer. Like say if you play with a sharp and you guys are getting clamped up, then the Hall of Fame dimer is going to be a necessity for y'all. But in most occasions, if you're an ISO player, like especially if you're an elite one, you're not going to need dimer Hall of Fame. Having it silver should be straight for you, especially if you have a good sharp. And then you have limitless range bronze. I think you get that on the point guard as well. Posterizer, putback king, and break starter. Just extra shit that you get essentially. I think you also get gold free throw rate. So if you're a pro-am player, that's definitely going to be needed because I believe Agent said that the big men don't have free throw rate. So if you're like in pro-am, you're definitely going to need that to be gold. So if you guys are getting hacked or whatever, you guys definitely need that free throw rate so you can be important later on in the game in the fourth quarter type shit. That's basically everything that you're going to need to know about the badges. So yeah, shot rating first, playmaking second on a shooting guard, as you can see, and then continue. Now the height, this I didn't know about until I watched a Mark just dropped a video. I think he did the same build, either this or he did a no, I think he did a play sharp, but this one I personally think is gonna be better on offense. If you guys want to make a play sharp, you can do that as well. Basically just choose on point, on shooting guard. Don't on point guard. I ain't gonna lie, point guard's dead this year. If y'all want to make a play sharp, choose sharp first, play second, and then just come back to here. And then on height, you basically need a 6'4" unless you want to grind. If you if you want to speed boost off rip. At first I was gonna make mine, I was gonna make mine 6'6", but I was watching Mark's video and he said that if you want to speed boost off rip, you're gonna need to be 6'4". But I'm not gonna lie, I know it's only an inch difference. I think I'd rather be 6'5" than 6'4". I can go through a little bit of grinding. I know defense is buffed this year, but I think if I'm 6'4", I'm gonna be damn near useless. Say if I'm going against a point guard that's like a 6'7" slasher or some shit, I'm essentially useless. So if I'm at least 6'5", I think I'm gonna be decent. So if you want to speed boost off rip, go ahead and make your dude 6'4". I'm gonna make mine 6'5", and I'll go through the grinding and I'll let you guys know how it is. All right, wait. Some people are probably gonna go with the lowest. I'm not gonna lie, I think I am too. So your box out's going to be useless just about. You're going to have no strength, but your speed with the ball, which is very important, especially if you're an ISO player, is going to be improved. So that's a pretty good trade-off, especially if you're a point guard. I know I'm running with a glass cleaner, so my box out's not really going to be important, and I'm being a point guard. I'm basically good. I mean, sorry, I'm a shooting guard. Being a shooting guard, I'm most likely going to be matched up against a sharpshooter, so my box out and strength and contact dunk isn't really all that useful. So I'm gonna go with the lowest weight. And then wingspan, I mean, no matter who you watch, Illuminati, Mark, Agent, we all get the deal. We're gonna have to have short arms this year. I'm not gonna cap with you, because your open shot 3, just look at how much better it gets, especially your mid range. And I'm a shot creator, so if my mid range is maxed out, I'm basically gonna be unstoppable. Blocks, yeah, like I'm not necessarily gonna have to fucking worry about blocks. Yeah, I'm gonna have to have mine as little as possible. Not gonna lie with you, because like I said, the defense itself is buffed, so you don't have to worry about, you know, blocking and shit like that. All you gotta do is just worry about staying in front of your man and clamping him up. So you can basically just have little arms this year, especially because I mean, shit, if I want to have like a decent wingspan, look at my mid-range. Yeah, like I'm not benefiting much, especially as a shot creator. My open shot 3 is horrible. Open mid-range is horrible. All that shit is fucking bad. And if I want a bigger wingspan, like my trade-offs is what a contested midi. I mean, that's kind of useful, but in comparison to an open one, that's not really all that good. Contested shot 3, it's barely even upgraded, so that's not useful, and I'm not even a three-point shooter, so that's dumb. Ball control, the most important one, gets downgraded, so that's horrible. Steal, you're not a defensive player, you don't really need to worry about steals all that much. And then your block is also bad. So I would either recommend just going neutral, so you know nothing gets affected, or just, you know, go with the small one so you could be unstoppable on offense. So yeah, y'all basically just decide how you feel, or you just decrease it a little bit so you could, you know, have a little bit of benefits while having a little bit of downgrades. But I'm personally gonna go with the smallest wingspan this year. All right, y'all boys, sorry for this video being a little all over the place, but as I was making this video, they by chance just dropped the speed boosting chart. So if you're gonna want an 86 overall ball control, you're gonna need I mean, if you're gonna want to be able to speed boost, you're gonna need an 86 ball control. So this build can get it. I'm not sure if it's gonna upgrade by 2 or by 1, because it looks like every now and then it upgrades by 2. It's looking like I'm gonna need 2 upgrades before I can speed boost. I personally am willing to grind, because I feel like I know it might sound stupid, but I think the extra inch is gonna help a lot with my defense. So yeah, if you're willing to grind, going with a 6'5" would be worth it for you. If you don't want to grind it and you just want to hit the park off rip day one, try to get clips and a whole bunch of shit and cross over everybody and speed boost and do all that, then go ahead and make a 6'4". I'm personally making a 6'5" because I'm willing to grind for it. I don't care. It might sound stupid, but I'll take the extra inch for defense. They show basically all the other builds. Basically, if you have playmaking first, it looks like no matter what you make, you can speed boost depending on your height, which kind of makes sense. What about a playmaking slasher? Is that on here? Yeah, there is. Okay, so yeah, it looks like no matter what, if you are, unless you're a pure point forward, you can't be 6'8" and speed boost. It's not a thing in this game. I'm not sure how like last year speed boosting wasn't that important, because you could see people like Steezo and I think Swante when he uses one of his different accounts. You can see with them, they use like 6'10" point forwards, so you know, they couldn't speed boost, but they were still fucking dominant on park just because of how much, like, you know, space they gathered using certain animations, like the momentum behind, or not even the momentum, just using that behind the back while running down court. Like, that shit was vicious. But if you can speed boost while doing that, it's even better. But I don't know, if you want that extra 2 inches of height, just so you can speed boost. I guess that's a thing for you. But yeah, it's looking like from this chart, the tallest you can be and speed boost is 6'8", and be a playmaker, pure playmaker. So basically a point forward. Which you know, it's like the same exact thing as last year. Another thing that we could learn from the chart is that your wingspan has to be default or lower. Period. I'm not gonna lie. On the first build I ever made, I made the wingspan a little bit higher than default, so I'd have been shit out of luck. It looks like no matter what, your wingspan has to be default or lower, which I guess is kind of fair. You know, so it basically it seems like in this game, if you want to be elite, you like have to be. It's not like you could be in the middle of defense and offense. You have to be like an offensive build, or you're just gonna be trash. It seems like from this. So yeah, and also if you want a 90 ball control. Oh, I didn't even peep that. Okay, so if you want a 90 ball control, you have to be a 6'7". You can't even be a 6'8". So if you want to be a point forward, you have to be 6'7" if you want a 90 ball control. But if you want to just be able to speed boost, which I would recommend, you could be a 6'8". Also shot creating. It looks like the shot creators also got some love this year because you don't have to be a playmaker to speed boost. You can be a shot creating 3-point shooter and still be able to speed boost, but you have to be short. So I don't know if that's a good trade-off for you. If it is, then go ahead and hit that up. Or pure shot creators, they also got love this year, and you could be up to 6'3" and be able to speed boost. But anyway, I just wanted to throw that in there because the information just got put out today. So yeah, I'll see y'all boys next video. Peace.